Yeah, good morning to all. Myself Sugna. So today's topic is offset and fetch class. Okay, in SQL Server we have topics like offset and fetch. So I'm going to share my screen. So today's topic is offset and fetch class. So why we are using offset and fetch class means it will conjunction the with select and order by class to provide a mean to retrieve a range of records. Sorry. So it is used to conjunction with select and order by class to provide a means to retrieve a range of records. That is called offset and fetch classes. Okay. Coming to offset, why we are using offset means the offset argument is used to identify the starting point to return rows from a result set. Okay. So why we are using offset means use it to identify the starting point to return rows from a result set. Okay. Basically it includes the first set of records. Okay. And some note for offset class. Hmm. Offset can only be used with order by class. Okay. It cannot be used in on its own. Okay. And offset value must be greater than or equal to 0. Okay. It cannot be negative, else return return error. Okay. This is the uh very important note. Okay. So for example, syntax for this one, offset, select. Here I'm mentioning column name from table name. So here I'm mentioning where condition. So after where condition, order by class. Column name. Here I'm using offset. Offset. So here I mention the rows. How many rows to skip? Okay. So this is the syntax for offset. Okay. So for example, I'm taking one example for offset class. So select. So ready. So I'm already having table name x1 table. So I'm taking same table. So x1. So these are the records available in x1 table. No? So here select already, comma, another column name is name from x1, order by already. So here I am mentioning offset. Okay, how many rows I want to skip. So here I am mentioning two rows. See the result. So this is the result, x1 table records. This is the result for what I'm writing a query for that result, result. Okay. So see, here what it will do means it will offset first two records, 1 and 2 records I don't have here. So it will skip the 2 records and it will display remaining records. Okay. Here totally 8 records are there. But in my result, I am having only 6 records. Okay. It means it will skip the first 2 records. Okay. So if I am mentioning here, descending order means it will gives, it will take from bottom onwards. Okay. Bottom onwards, 2 records it will offset and gives remaining records. So fifth record is not available, and so fifth record. So here I'm having 2 times now. So it will skip the 2 records and it will displace remaining 6 records. Okay, understood? No, what offset will do? Okay. So next one is, so offset is clear now. So coming to next one is fetch. So fetch, what it will do means fetch. So fetch argument is used to return a set of number of rows. Okay, set of number of rows. Okay, it is used to return a set of number of rows. Okay, and fetch cannot be used itself. Okay, it is used in conjunction with offset only. Okay, so it will not used by itself. Okay, so for example for this one. So coming to syntax for fetch, select, I'm mentioning column name, some table name here. Order by column name. So before I'm mentioning offset, okay, offset. So how many rows I need to skip? I'm mentioning offset rows to skip. After that, I'm mentioning fetch. Fetch, next number of rows. How many number of rows I want to display means that number of records I need to mention here. Number of rows. So I want to mention only also. Okay. So this is the syntax for fetch. So coming to example for this fetch class. Select id, comma, name from x1 table. So order by RID. So here first I need to mention offset. So before using fetch class, compulsory I need to mention offset also. Okay. Offset 2 rows. Fetch next 2 rows. So See result. So this is the table records. So 8 records are there, and this is the example for, I mean, fetch. Okay, example records. How many records it will display? Only 3, because here I am mentioning uh offset of 2 rows. But here it will skip the first 2 rows and it will display next 2 rows. Okay, so offset of 2 rows and fetch next 2 rows only. So that means it will skip the first two rows and it will give next 2 rows. It means 3. Okay, 3, and these are the records. Okay, understood now? Offset and fetch. So these are the examples for offset and fetch. And coming to some important note, coming to offset, class is mandatory with. So here what I will do, before mentioning fetch, compulsory I need to mention offset. Okay, and here top cannot be combined with offset and fetch. So top function I'm already explained in last session. Okay, so we cannot be combined top function with offset and fetch. This is the important note. And one more point, the offset and fetch row count expression can be only be arithmetic or, I mean, arithmetic constant or parameter expressions. Okay, which will return an integer values. Okay, this is the one more point. And one more last important point means here order by is mandatory to be used with offset and fetch records. So compulsory we need to mention order by class. Okay, and one more important note is offset value must be greater than or equal to 0. Okay, offset, I mean, offset value must be greater than or equals to 0. So it cannot be negative. Okay, if I need to take minus means it won't take. Okay, so it won't calculate. It will, what it will do, see. So the offset specified offset class may not be negative. Okay, so it will give error. Okay, understood? No. So before we are using offset class and fetch class, we need to mention order by class, and uh, here we cannot be negative. So you cannot mention negative values here. So it will give error. Okay, uh, understood? No. So top function cannot be combined with offset and fetch classes. Okay, so please remember these points. Okay, very important. Um, if you have any doubts, please comment me. Okay, that's it for today's sessions. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Thank you.